Greetings all and welcome to Dave's Craft Room, and on today's video I am making another baby quilt. This time is for my boss and his wife. They're having a baby, it's coming soon. He's gonna be leaving the office after that to, raise the baby, help take care of the baby and all that. So I want to get this quilt done and give it to him before he leaves for the paternity leave. It's always hard to figure out what to make a baby because you've never met the baby yet. The baby's not even been born. After talking to Austin, I realized that Michael likes two things: the Chiefs, which is his favorite sports ball team, and his dog, Whiskey. So I needed to come up with a quilt that incorporated those two things. And I have found the perfect pattern. It's here. It's called Timber by Rachel Rossi, which I purchased on Etsy. I will leave a link below. The quilt has birch trees, or it could be really any type of tree in the back, and then there's a tree branch, and the pattern has a bear appliqued on. So I'm thinking I can Enquiltize the dog image into the quilt and do the dog instead of the bear applique that they have in the pattern. I hope that I can pull that off and it looks recognizable as his dog so that he clocks that. And then I just ordered some Chiefs fabric on eBay, and that's gonna be the backing. So I hope I can pull this off. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna render the dog into fabric. That is gonna be the key issue of this project that I hope I can work out. So first thing is gonna be to read this pattern and figure out what fabrics I'm gonna need and then pull them. So here I go. Oh, I need a highlighter. I'm gonna need a highlighter for sure. All I could find was this pink highlighter. I prefer blue, but whatever. Background, dark brown or black. They want a dark brown. I feel like black would look good too. I really don't have a lot of browns, so that's fine. We'll just use black. Yeah, I'm not using the brown after all. I got a better idea. I'm gonna piece the backing, the background out of all these different colors. I just feel like that's more my energy and vibe, and it's gonna look good. See if this that I have pulled is enough. I think that's really gonna be my best bet. It's these three. I do not know whether that is. I guess this has got to be 1.5 yards of fabric, but I'll see. The highlighter is because there's the twin size and the baby size. I want to highlight when I do. The twin size and the baby size. I want to highlight that it's the baby size, that I don't cut the wrong size. The brown fabric is for the background between the trees, and then to make the birch trees, I'm piecing crumb strips together out of scraps from my fabric stash. I've sorted out all the white and gray scraps, and sometimes I use the wrong side of a piece of fabric because it's the perfect shade for this. I sew them to the adding machine tape to keep the piecing straight. It ripped! So I'll just make this up and sew the pieces together. Not again! Oh, my stitch length is too short. That's why I keep ripping the paper. Often you want it short because that helps you rip the paper, but in this case the paper is ripping too often. It's okay, I can sew the fabric back together. I don't have to care about the paper.
It's now time to cut out the branches, and I'm not sponsored by FlexiFuse yet, although I should be because I use their product in so many of my projects. The reason I like it is because it's so thin you can't hardly tell it's there, and when you iron it and fuse the layers together, they're fully fused in place and there's no evidence of it. There's no gumming things up or extra bulk or anything. And I just traced the shapes from the pattern onto the paper side of the FlexiFuse. They actually sell 8.5 by 11 sheets of it, and you can put it right through your printer and print on it. But I have a whole roll of 30 yards, and when I run out of it, I surely will buy another roll. Anyway, with the branch pieces cut out of the paper, I iron it to the back of this crumb strip, cut them out of the crumb strip, and then iron them onto the quilt top. I'm now designing the dog head, and obviously my craft room is being haunted yet again by a ghost that's moving the camera as I work. It's either that or the tripod was uneven and I forgot to secure the extension bar and it shifted. It's one of the two. Anyway, I'm drawing this dog out and I'm trying to turn the dog into a cartoon version that I could render in fabric. It was easier because Whiskey's fur has characteristic white patches over his eyes and around his mouth. So I cut out the applique shapes and then I applique them on with a zigzag stitch.
Yes! Oh, I'm gonna pull it off! Oh, it needs to be way tighter.
So this is the final result. It is so cute, and I'm so glad I was able to feature their dog and help welcome their new baby. If you enjoy my videos, like and subscribe to my channel, and please come again.